it seems like a lot of indie filmmakers don't want to cross the line in terms of, quote, selling out, and that really, I think, may prevent them from going further. How do you think someone gets over that in terms
this is gonna sound so crazy, you're not gonna expect it at all. I'm a really big hip-hop nerd. I just love hip-hop music. I worked at Def Jam and different places and produced music videos. KRS-One, who is one of, you know, arguably for some, one of the great MCs of all time, said that if you're 18 and you're not against, if you're 18 and you're not against the system, there's something wrong with you. And if you're 25 and you're not part of the system, there's something wrong with you. So have that kind of philosophy. You can have a rebellious spirit. You can have a point of view and an objective that you want to get across. But understand that there's things larger at play than you. And your crusade is only going to come off as self-righteous and again fall on deaf ears. So not to say it's not selling out to put on a suit and do an interview to talk about your movie. This is not. Now certain directors, David Fincher for example, you don't see him doing premieres and doing any stuff. He's a hell of a talented director. Like, he is one of the best directors of the last 20 years, we can say, right? Indie, otherwise, studio, doesn't matter. He has a good sense of his voice. He knows the stories he wants to tell, and he doesn't do all the other stuff. But I guarantee you, there are parts of David Fincher's job that he does that he doesn't want to do. You know, whether it's meeting with a financier to get money for a movie, whether it's sitting down with an actress who might feel uncomfortable about a certain scene, or talking with the head of marketing at a studio, he might not want to do any of that shit, but he understands that it's part of the job. I don't know one job on the planet, not one job on the planet, that doesn't come with some responsibility of doing some things that you don't want to do. As much as you might love your job, I love my job. I get to go to work every day and talk to creative people and see movies early and travel. There are plenty of things that I don't like about my job. I got all these receipts here, okay? All these receipts from trips that I need to like fill out expense reports on. If I was just like, you know, I don't want to do it, it's selling out, because I don't want to get this money back. Like, no, like, get over yourself. Like, there's parts of your job you have to do that are part of your job. And I don't know, I learned that early on, and I remember that as sometimes I can get frustrated about something, or I don't know, but for indie filmmakers, to answer your questions, who feel like they're selling out, you're not selling out if you're true to yourself and you're not compromising yourself. So it might be selling out to I don't know, make a movie simply because you think it will be popular, even if you don't like the movie. But there's the philosophy of do one for them, one for me, and that has brought a lot of people success. So if that's something you can do and be comfortable with, then go. I don't know. Then you have to kind of know yourself on some level. So, but not get in your own way, if that makes sense.
Sure.
You know, a lot of filmmakers, a lot of people just in general in life can get in their own way with their own baggage and their own shit, and I do it all the time. My agents will be the first to tell you I do that all the time. But get over yourself and realize there's something larger at play here, and you can do more. Look at like Morgan Spurlock, we talk about before the interview. He's somebody who stays true to his own voice, navigates the muddy Hollywood waters, is able to make the kind of projects he wants to make, and he can stand up on a mountain and say, hey, this is my movie and I'm proud of it. But I guarantee you there are plenty of things Morgan does that maybe he's not 100% excited about doing, but realizes he has to do it because it's his job. So I don't know. I think the days of the self-righteous filmmaker are done on some level.
Well, you were reading my mind because I was just about to bring him up.
Yeah.
What is the Morgan Spurlock it factor?
The Morgan Spurlock it factor. That's a good title for a book I should write. Is enthusiasm, intelligence, and a love of what you do, and just a respect for what you do. You know, he's somebody who, you go to like the Toronto Film Festival and you're waiting online to see a movie at 3 in the afternoon, you're waiting 127 hours to see 127 hours. Morgan's in line with the other filmmakers, with the other fans, with other press people, talking to people, taking pictures, waiting online to go see 127 hours. Like, he's at Toronto for his own movie, but he just loves movies, and so he just jumps into the culture of movies. Malin Ackerman is a buddy of mine. I saw her waiting online at 11 o'clock at night at Sundance to go see Your Sister's Sister with her friends. No special VIP actress pass. She bought a ticket on the website, waited in line, went and saw the movie because she loves Mark Duplass and was at Sundance and wanted to see a cool indie. So, I don't know, the people, whether it's Morgan Spurlock, It Factor, or anybody who's successful at their craft in Hollywood loves what they do and totally dives in head first. I'm going to see Brave at 10 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. I went and saw a movie last night late. I don't know, I just love, I've got an indie film I've been tracking for a while and wanted to see it. I made a call this morning to get the publicist to send me the DVD. I'm going to watch it this weekend. Get back to her on Monday with my thoughts. I'm not covering it for extra. I'm not covering it for. I just interested in the filmmaker and wanted to see their work. I don't know. You just dive into it, and I think that's the Morgan Spurlock It factor, is that he goes headfirst into his craft. He watches other movies. He's not so self-involved with his own projects that he. It bothers me a lot of times when actors say, "Oh, I don't have a chance to see anything else. I just do my movies." It's like, I don't know. My favorite actors I know have a real love of movies. And the most successful actors, I feel like, do, and they watch other actors and they track directors. And so for any indie filmmaker out there who's working hard on their script, go read 5 other scripts. Go read an old movie you love, or you find a movie you love, go and read the script for it. If you're a writer, if you're a director, go watch some other movies, commercial, indie, foreign, whatever. Like, just jump into it head first.